Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January 26th. It is about 5:30 in the afternoon, and I'm going to start this video. This one is specifically for senior in my regular English classes. Um, this is a day that's going to go down in history, and many of you will look back at the beginning of 2020 and remember that this is the year that Kobe Bryant passes away in a horrible helicopter crash, along with his daughter and possibly one of her teammates and a teammate's parents, along with a few other people. We don't know all the details yet. They're still coming out. Some of the reporting is a little bit inaccurate, but the fact is, Kobe Mamba Bryant is no longer with us. And the reason I wanted to start with that is because as I reflect, I've had some moments these last couple of days where just the reminder that we don't know when our last day is going to be has been kind of in my face. And not that anything deeply personal has happened in my life right now, but this morning I spent some time with a mother who lost her daughter just a few months ago in a car accident, and someone who did play soccer for me at the high school. And I spent about an hour and a half just talking with her, chatting, reminiscing. And it was just a touching time. And then this afternoon, I spent a little bit of time with someone in our family who has some developmental needs and a little bit of medical help. And he needed to be transported from Carrollton into Jerseyville so he could receive his medicines. And then whenever I got home from that, then I started reading about all the things that were happening with Kobe and his daughter and other people. So obviously my heart goes out to them. But I spent a little bit of time thinking about, in these moments, I just think about my own life. Like, am I living the life that I'm supposed to live? Am I living it as aggressively as I'm supposed to live it? Am I doing my purpose to the best of my ability? And that's always called into question because I look at someone like Kobe Bryant and I think there's nothing in his life that he didn't accomplish. Whenever he set his mind to do something, he went all in. And if you read about him, if you watch his videos, if you listen to interviews, not only was he all in, but he started to develop his philosophies of life. And it was all about just pursuing the best version of yourself at every moment, and great things start to happen. So, of course, whenever someone big like that, someone who's done so much for the sport of basketball, for those of you that don't know, he did a lot in the world of soccer, owning some teams and investing in different teams and lots of different business venues that he was in. I mean, I just look at a person like that. I'm like, there's really not a lot of difference between a person like Kobe Bryant and a person like you or me, except the fact that he made a decision and fully pursued it. And he was doing his best, even in the last moments. So the challenge, as I think about that and try to face you guys in front of the classroom, is to continue to challenge you to be that person who's doing your best. Because the fact is, you never know when your day is going to come. As depressing as that is, it's also real. And we just have some reminders of that. And the quality of your life, there can always be some freak accident that you end up in a home for like assisted living type of thing, or having someone else have to take you to the hospital to get your medicines, to rely on someone else and not be self-sufficient. So you just never know what life's going to throw at you. So my encouragement to you is just do your best. Be the best version of yourself at every moment. And this, you heard me talk about it in the classroom all the time. This is the moment where you start to develop habits, the way you do things, you figure out why you do things. And your job is to just do your best, be your best. and live your best. Okay. And that applies to the classroom. So every assignment that you're given, every task that's in front of you, every time management, behavior in the classroom, how you have your relationships in the room, just every bit of it is within your circle of control. And if you are practicing excellence, then excellence will be the result. So let me fast forward into our week's work. Obviously, we did not have school 2 days last week. And I was telling you last Wednesday that no matter if we were in class or not, I was going to keep the assignments open, specifically No Red Ink and Study Sync. I was going to keep those open and just make slight adjustments to the due dates. And I'm going to do that. I'll talk about those in class. But where we are for the week of January 27th through January 31st, you see that on Monday, you're going to be reading Kite Runner. You're going to follow the reading schedule like we have been doing. Due today is the Study Sync assignment called Some Fruits of Solitude and Reflections and Maxims. It's a little bit of an awkward one, but it's relevant because it's about philosophy. How do you deal with subordinates, and how do you deal with people that are in authority over you? And there's a comparison of William Penn to how this story is playing out in Kite Runner. And that is due today. I'm going to keep that due date, but I'm going to be a little bit flexible because I know some of you may not have had good internet over the last few days, but you are going to have class time today to concentrate and get that done. Also due today is the reading response number 4, and that covers chapters 13 through 16. And again, there should not be any excuses of not having the reading material done because you all have a copy of the novel and you can get that done on your own time. And with having those extra days, you could have devoted a little bit of extra time to getting caught up or even ahead in your novel. For No Red Ink, staying on the Monday schedule, No Red Ink, you will have Verb Tense 1, which is about simple tenses, open up, and you will be quizzed over that on Friday. You see the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, are basically read and work days. Thursday, reading response number 5 is due, and that's going to cover 17 through 20. And then Friday will be another work day along with the quiz on No Red Ink. So we're going to get to it this week. We're going to lock in, spend time getting caught up for those of you that need to get caught up. Work ahead. There's no punishment for working ahead of time. And my challenge this week is to pursue everything with a sense of urgency, with a sense of you want to do your best, a sense of accomplishment, a sense of excellence. Okay, so there's my challenge for you this week. And, spend a little bit of time just reflecting on the quality of your own life, the things that are within your circle of control, and make sure that you are doing your best at everything you do. All right, guys, have a fantastic week, and I'll talk to you later.